What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of our goalie career. Today we are diving right in. This is the second game of a home and home series here against Anaheim. Last game, Spencer and I got the start out in Anaheim. We're getting the start here in LA, and we're looking to kind of right the ship a little bit. You know, the last few videos, they've been okay in terms of performance. You know, we had 2 videos ago, we got all 4 points in those games. It was the first game coming back from the holidays. For me, the last one wasn't as clean. We kind of stalled out as a team, you know, looking pretty good, still trying to figure out the line combinations, getting, you know, the new guys, Brandon Saad, Frank Vetrano, get those guys a little bit more into it. They're scoring at an unbelievable pace, but we still need some work defensively. And for me, I just haven't been good enough. You know, we're coming down the stretch. We have about 13 or so games left in the season, and we need to be better. We just need to clean up our game. We're comfortably, I say that with air quotations, we are comfortably in a playoff spot at the moment. You know, I think we have done enough, knock on wood, that we don't just, after saying this, blow up for the rest of the season. But we are in a spot where I think we can easily coast into a playoff spot. But we're looking to play for something. We want home ice advantage. We want to be as best as we can going into that, you know, off season. First time as a starting goalie in the year. First time, you know, having a taste at the playoffs. We don't want to disappoint. So looking to be better. I think the games have been okay. The team is scoring. Like I said, defensively, we've been a little sluggish. But we're looking to see if the boys can jump off to a good start here. Lost that game, the last game in Anaheim. Spencer Knight and the boys went out. I think they lost 5-3 or something crazy. So a lot of goals given up again. But we know the team we got now. We know what we're going to expect here going down the stretch. 3 really good lines. 3 lines that can score. Let's focus on getting a little bit tighter. Let's focus on me and net, try and just minimize right now the rebound control is what I'm really noticing. It used to be the glove low, it used to be the blocker low. I'm really noticing my rebounds have been just not great, and I think that's just due to me being a little off positionally. So looking to clean that up. It'll be, you know, a little bit more quiet in net, not move around as much, and you know, those things will come. So let's get after it. Good shift here. Good shift here. Frank Vetrano, is that his first goal in the uniform, or is that his second? I don't really know, because it says he has 19 on the season. He's gotten quite a few assists for this line, but Frank Vetrano capitalizes. It's a good play in the corner there by Kevin Fiala, and it just, in typical EA fashion, bounces right across the crease. It was a good save there, right in front, and the rebound, able to get it on his forehand, and he beats John Gibson as he comes flying across the crease, but unable to capitalize that one. So good start here, 1-0 for the boys, and that's the start you need. You know, the first period used to be our bread and butter, baby. We used to be right there every single game, scoring multiple goals in the first 10 minutes. Kind of slipped off that a little bit, so glad to see the boys, the top line, getting out there, putting some pressure on. Now you have Brandon Saad, who's fighting for the puck. Gets it in front, Arthur Kaliev. And the puck squirts free to Quinton Byfield. He can't get a clean shot as Mason McTavish gets it through the neutral zone. Some fun and exciting news lately, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, my buddy finally went out and bought a PlayStation. He suckered down and he got that. Drew Doughty, the man who has had a phenomenal offensive year for the team, captain of this club, rings it off the post, and the bounce goes right to Quinton Byfield's stick. Buries his 28th of the season. What a season this young man has had. Kind of slow start, figuring out where he fit in the lineup. What a toe drag wrist shot, and that just squirts right free off the post. Captain nearly banging in his goal. And good on Byfield just to be there, gets a stick on it, and those are 2 juicy goals right in front. We'll take a commanding 2-0 lead as Byfield jumps up to 63 points. Let's go, baby. You love those starts. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my buddy finally, you know, suckered up, bought a PlayStation. He bought it for Spider-Man, let's be honest here, but convinced a couple friends to pick up NHL. We've been trying online. We are starting the game very late, so we have no unlocks. We have no perks on playing goalie online, and playing goalie and be a pro are 2 vastly different beasts. Like, I feel completely useless because every single that's a rebound right there I'm not happy about. Every opportunity that players do in online is basically just that pressure system drives me nuts. Yakov Trenin. Don't know if I can safely say I've ever heard of this kid, but full pressure, gets the puck in front, We're trying to find it through traffic. And just unfortunately, due to the full pressure system, we go down on the shot, get a piece of it, and it flops behind us into the net. 2-1 hockey game. Good job by Anaheim there. That pressure system being so strong. Trenin with his 14th. But yeah, I don't know if have I heard of that kid? Anyway, 2-1 hockey game. Got to buckle up now. We thought it was going to be easy. We were sorely mistaken. Anyway, yeah, convinced me at NHL, playing online. Everybody online just makes like a super small, super fast character who blows past your stupid AI defense, and every opportunity is a breakaway or a cross crease, and it's tough as a goalie, but I also have no unlocks, so we're trying to just play through some games, get some unlocks. But man, is it ever fun just being back on with the boys. Never thought it'd be PlayStation, playing NHL online at nighttime. It's good. It's a good time. We got a long way to go before we feel comfortable in that net, that's for sure. Here we go. Good play here. And again, Frank Vetrano stops behind the net, spots Kempe in front, and this first line has delivered so far as Adrian Kempe gets his 26th of the season. And these boys are looking really offensively dangerous. Look at that little play. Gets in front. I mean, for Gibson, that's a bad goal to give up. But for the boys, you love to see the effort. Just staying with it. You can see 3 people in front of the net taking on Fiala. Leaves Kempe all alone. And now he has 63 points. Let's go, boys. Good job. Good bounce back. Good shift. Puck dumped in. Drysdale, who in recent news just got traded away. Gets traded over to Philly because that one Cutter guy requested a trade. Big trade there. Big save off of the slap shot from the point. Terry now working with Eberle, trying to get that puck free. It squirts over to Kasperi Kapanen. So the coach utilizing this third line. Remember, trade deadline, new acquisitions that saw in the top 6, which meant, unfortunately, for some reason, Dubois and Pacioretty have been relegated to the third line. But the coach has been using all 3 lines quite a bit. So it's unlike typical Be a Pro, where you see only the top 6 getting the majority of the shifts. Here we go, Gavrikov in. And he tries to angle. That squirts free, but Gibson does a good job crawling that one. Yeah, we got a really strong third line that I'm surprised the coach is actually utilizing, but you love to see it. I mean, Dubois, 30 goal scoring man this year. Pacioretty been a force for the team. We are coming off a 2-game slide here, so big effort in the first period. Vetrano looking for that top corner. Fiala corrals it behind the net. He has Kempe looking for it. He passes it back, and Vetrano's looking shifty here as he gets that pass across, and it's Fiala who missed the net, and Strome now skates it free up to McTavish. Face of McTavish over to Bureau. Bureau shoots the puck, or sorry, that's Strome who got the puck, shoots it, blocked in front. Kevin Fiala now. The plays are unbelievable from this top line right now. We have a 4-1 hockey game, ladies and gentlemen. Frank Vetrano, Kevin Fiala, and Adrian Kempe have looked like unbelievable hockey players in this game. 31st of the season by Fiala. Watch this play. Loses the puck. It's Vetrano who... That little backhand pass. That's just so nifty. Playing against his former team makes an impact here in the first period. I believe that's his 3rd point of the period now. And these guys are flying high. 2:06 left in the period. A 4th goal by LA. Wow. And this is what I thought should have happened last game when Spencer Knight was in net. You know, a much better team on paper than the Ducks. Playing a lot better this season than the Ducks. They come out, score 5 goals against us, and now Frank Vetrano is on a mission. He's trying to stick it to the team that traded him. We aren't done here, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a brutal hockey game. 50 seconds left, and the Kings are everywhere, flying high right now. You'll love to see it. Also, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. We are so close to 1,100 subscribers. Make sure you guys smash that button. Remember, our goal is 2,000 by the summer. You guys might be watching and not even realize that you're not subbed to the channel. You could be watching on your TV, on your mobile. Do me a favor, click on my little profile picture, smash that button, join a really fun community. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost you a dime, but it makes you join a really fun community that's growing at a very rapid pace. So smash that button. Let's get after it. Again, none of this is possible without you guys, so thank you so much for watching. 4-1 hockey game as we head to the first intermission. Woo! Yeah, yeah. Face off here for the top line, who have gotten the majority of the minutes through this hockey game so far. But I mean, what an effort when you have 3 goals from your line. It's hard to argue the results. Hey, we've talked about it. That trade deadline was kind of weird. We picked up players that we didn't really have a need for. You know, Brandon Saad, former pretty high goal scorer. Frank Vetrano, a pretty shifty grinder-like player for the Ducks who can score some goals. We needed faceoffs. We needed some other pieces. Goes out, gets those 2, puts them in the top 6, completely shakes up our top 3 lines, and all of them have not only been winning faceoffs lately, but have been absolutely lighting the lamp on all players' accounts. It's been great to watch. Troy Terry now through the neutral zone, gets it over to Jordan Eberle. Will make an easy save into the corner there. And that's a trip by Eberle, not called. He comes in front of the net and gets a really good backhanded opportunity. How's that not called? Hello, refs? Byfield now, so the second unit on for the Kings. Brandon Saad, what an impact he's had. He had, what, 3 straight games with 2 goals or more? I don't know if he's had a hat trick yet for the Kings, but kind of struggling on that St. Louis club. Comes over to the Kings organization and finds an immediate impact. That was fun to watch when we first saw him on the ice. McTavish now, big blocker save, good rebound control into the corner. Full pressure here for the Ducks once again. And it'll be Byfield who gets this one. He'll go for a skate, gets it up to Arthur Kaliev. Arthur Kaliev now in. Has to juggle the puck around that helmet that's sitting there. Brandon Saad kind of whiffs on a one-timer right in the slot. But a good save by John Gibson. You can hear James Sabalski freaking out over that one. And there's the tail of the tape. I mean, not a bad record for John Gibson. 22-10-0. The problem is, you know, you're letting in 3, 4, 5 goals a game. Your save percentage is under a 9. You're trying to make the playoffs in a division that's extremely tough. Those are numbers that just have to be better. Strome now. I mean, it's a young team. They traded away one of their I would say, core pieces in Vetrano. I was going to actually... Oh my God, what a kick save. Gets back. Rebound in a horrible spot. And that's a big save off the post. Whew. Some effort here by the Anaheim Ducks. I was actually going to look to see what those contracts are. Like, I don't know if Brandon Saad or Frank Vetrano are loaners, or if we've had them for a contract. I don't really know what the situation there is. That's also a big part of the offseason that I love, is just seeing what guys sign what contracts. Do people stay? Do people leave? Troy Terry now. But it seems like the Ducks and the Kings have a healthy little relationship. You know, we obviously acquired Adam Henrique in Season 1. We got Frank Vetrano here in Season 2. I believe we also picked up Grant, but I think he's gone after the trade deadline, or he's in the minors for the club. So not really calling any plays here, any penalties. I don't mind that the whistles are away, but there's been some pretty blatant holds and trips in this game that have kind of gone unnoticed. And third line effort here again. Dubois looking for that top corner. You got to respect the AI, coaching staff for giving this line all the opportunities they can. Such a good, talented line. Been so lethal for us. I think the way our team's built now, the right wingers we have, the centers we have, it kind of just worked out that these guys got bumped to the third line. Kempe obviously been better than Dubois for the most part at center. Byfield, a young guy who's been a little bit better on center than Dubois. But it makes, like I said, it makes 3 unbelievable lines. We have 6:40 left here in the period. It is still a 4-1 hockey game. A lot better, tighter defense here in the second period. Not as many, blatant opportunities as the puck squirts free. We'll come across and make a big save. I'm actually going to play this puck. As long as Kaliev gets it up, which he does. Byfield now streaking through the neutral zone. He has a chance to get it over to Saad, which he does. Saad gets the puck back and has that top left corner, which he's picked apart a lot so far. Just misses it. Gibson with a big, strong save. Brandon Saad looking to help out Drew Doughty. Puck squirts free into the neutral zone. Mikey Anderson now. Let's see if the boys can't pop one more before the end of the period. Mason McTavish, the young superstar for Anaheim, gets crunched along the board there. Kaliev loses it to Cam Fowler. Strome now. Ryan Strome through the offensive zone, puts the brakes on, and it's Drew Doughty just hounding him against the boards. Oh my lord. Cam Fowler in front. A good shot there. Goes just wide, and a poke check by Kempe gets that one all the way down the ice. Begin now. Yeah, we're so close to the playoffs, guys. It's hard to believe. I mean, I said this in season 1. You know, you get down to the stretch, and it just... oh! Squirts free, but we do a good job falling back on that puck. There's a very angry-looking Kaliev. But anyway, the schedule just goes by so quickly in the dying months. I mean, here we were a couple videos ago, you know, counting down the days to the trade deadline. Now we're 12 games out from the playoffs. And I think it's a little bit more exciting this time because we actually are going to be in the playoffs. Again, pending any major blow-up, which I guess could happen, so I got to be careful with my words. As Fiala gets mugged to the ground. Frank Vetrano now, 30 seconds left in this period. And it'll be the Ducks once again. So the Ducks getting some really good shifts here by their top lines. Big news out of the real NHL. Trevor Zegras announced broken ankle. I don't know how I feel about Zegras. I feel like he's kind of just a flashy player. I don't know if he's actually this young, amazing talent that they really need. Sneaky play there by the defenseman. Eberle trying to get that backhander, and we will go to the second intermission with a 4-1 lead that all came in the first 10 minutes of this hockey game. All right, boys, let's keep it up. There you go. Tail of the tape, 18 to 15 shots. It's been pretty even from there on out. You know, time on attack, hits, all that sort of stuff. Face off here. Kempe loses it to Trevor Zegras. But we've been better. I mean, I've been pretty critical on the center position this year because it's been so blatantly different since we lost Deneau and Kopitar in season 1. I think they've been better. There's been a lot more, you know, tie-ups, a lot more help from the wingers. It still feels like we're lacking something there. But there may not have been any, you know, trades available for what we were willing to offer. And I think that's what the offseason, you know, season 2 in this game, I think a lot of contracts in the NHL are expiring. So who knows? We might be able to go out there and get a big name superstar in the offseason. But it may just not have been available via the trade market. Come on, boys. Use your feet. Mikey Anderson squeaks that over. Good play there. Frank Vetrano. Fiala trying to strip that puck away. He does momentarily, but he's getting absolutely held against the boards. Some weird plays that aren't being called. Mason McTavish now. Across. I moved out of the way. Thank gosh. I slid so far on that. Holy jump-ins. Bureau now gets it over to Strome. Good effort here by the Ducks once again. I think I'm just going to hold on to this. So we're looking a little sluggish to start this period. 5 minutes in. Not the cleanest effort. Another leaderboard that doesn't matter. The old hits category. Deet, 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 deet. Saad helps out. Comes in. Doughty now. Captain Drew Doughty having such a phenomenal resurgence in his offense this year. Really noticing it. It's so good to see. He's not the youngest man on the ice anymore, but man, oh man, he's really stepped up. He put that C on his chest. He's taken a whole new level. Him and Mikey Anderson kind of been the backbone for this team. Drysdale up to Trenin. Trenin who scored the first goal. Oh! What a save, and what an effort by Byfield to come back, because the first save the save I made there cross crease, not cross crease, right in front. That puck squirted free to the left again, and it was actually Quentin Byfield, I think, saving the goal as we were kind of sliding back to make that first save, and we were way out of position. But man, the Ducks are looking lethal. This Trenin line, they've had some looks. I mean, credit where credit's due, dude. I mean, this is a club that's down 3 goals, fighting for any sort of hope going into the final stretch of games. They're not completely out of it. They're out of a playoff spot, but they're only out by like 8 points or something. It's a long shot for sure. They got a winning record. They're still trying to figure things out. Nice play up to Fiala. Fiala with a step. Gets tripped or falls. I guess they're ruling it he fell on his own. Saw a couple comments from you guys asking what I feel about the Leafs season so far. I've kind of not touched on it in a while. Obviously, Kings fan while we're playing this game. I am a diehard Leafs fan, unfortunately. How I feel about the season so far. Look, at the end of the day, the Leafs are in a playoff spot. Barely, but they are. With a lot of big injuries. And now, you know, people will say that's an excuse, but you got to look at what they're dealing with. Their defensive core has been absolutely hammered this year. It's a bad defensive... What a save! Wow, wow, wow. I actually kind of want to watch that because I don't think I actually got a... Did I actually... I felt like I didn't get a piece of that. Oh my... Oh, was it going wide? Nope. We got a... Oh... What an effort here by the youngster. Where's that puck? I wish you could slow this down even. What a save. Bounces off my shoulder straight up in the air. Big save by the young netminder. Anyway, our defensive core has been not great to begin with. And then you take away, you know, Giordano, who's an old player. He gets injured for a while. You know, the issue with Brad Marchand on Liljegren pretty much breaks his leg. We've been injured. Then you got the issues of goaltending. Samsonov in between the head, can't figure his game out. Joseph Wall comes in, amazing, gets injured. Martin Jones, our backup, has been the only reason why the Leafs haven't imploded lately. But look, what do I think of it all? You know, a lot of people are calling to fire Sheldon Keefe. We're one of the lowest teams in regulation wins. I'm starting to jump on that train just because I think he's gotten out-coached for a number of games in a row now. And this is the game we got right now, ladies and gentlemen. Falling flat-footed. The effort has been entirely the Anaheim Ducks. A face-off win by the Ducks, something we've talked about all season long. A good shot on net, a low shot that comes off my pads, and it's Jordan Eberle right there on the rebound who just squeaks that through. And I mean just. We got across. He just put that under our blocker. What? The face-off wins are an issue, ladies and gentlemen. I've been saying it all season long. Losing a defensive zone face-off when all the pressure is coming from one team is so bad. But a good second effort there from Eberle off the face-off, and we got a 4-2 hockey game with lots of time on the clock. But anyway, I'll sum up my Leafs thought. I think the team is in a real big problem. They keep signing players to whatever dollar amount they want. Yeah, I'm happy Willie's here for 8 years, but I can't stand Willie when he doesn't give a shit. Last 3 games, he has not cared. He has been called out publicly twice by Keefe. Doesn't look like he cares half the time. Sean Tavares looks like he's getting to that point where he's getting old. I don't know. We need to change something, whether it's a coaching change or a big trade. That's my summary right now. We're winning. We're getting points. Sure, whatever. Brandon Saad with a breakaway effort. Can't connect. But not happy. But I mean, is a Leaf fan ever happy? Let's be honest here. We're struggling. I mean, you got a Florida Panthers team who look absolutely dominating right now. You got a Boston team that I don't even know how they're still good. They're garbage on paper. Lose half their team, yet they're still better than they've ever been. I don't know. A Detroit team that spent the entire day at the airport yesterday, and entire day at an airport traveling back and forth because of, you know, emergency landings and stuff, and we lose to them. Like, it is what it is. And unfortunately, the Kings have been losing too. So both my teams that I've been watching this year suck. So, weird time of the year. I feel like the Christmas holidays ruined a lot of teams. Always do. McTavish now. Bureau, and I mean, come on, Kings, look alive. Other than that one Brandon Saad play, we have really not had any looks on Gibson here since the second period. We have 2 minutes left. It's a 4-2 hockey game. You got to think the Ducks are going to pull their netminder here in just a moment. Dubois does a good job in the neutral zone. There's a good defensive play. Kapanen now streaming in. He loses the puck in front. It's just that extra effort by the Ducks sticks right now that are taking away all of our opportunities. Strome now. There goes Gibson. And I'm actually going to play this out. The whistle's so quick. 31 seconds. I just don't like face-offs in our zone, man. Big hit there. Dubois lays one out. There it is, the empty net. Fans are on their feet. Third period shots 12-3 in favor of the Anaheim Ducks. Make that 13-3. On 14-3, we are getting absolutely peppered here in this game. Finally, a really strong effort here by myself. I think we actually kept the team in this one as Fiala is going to pot the empty netter. A good first period by the boys. Kind of fell asleep through the majority of the game. There's Fiala. He has his 33rd, 32nd of the year, something like that. But that's a Ducks team that did not quit. They did not quit. They got their opportunities. Drew Doughty passing Max Pacioretty. 51 points on the season for the defenseman. Not bad for an older guy. Fiala's 32nd of the season, so he's looking for 100 points. I believe he's approaching 80. It's going to be tough with only, 12 games remaining. He basically has to be at least 2 points per game, if not, which he is currently. But a big effort there by the goaltender. We kept the puck out. The pressure was relentless, and we will escape our home and home series with a 1-1 split. 2 points on the board for the Kings. And that's a good effort by myself. I'm actually proud. Haven't felt the greatest in these videos. A 30 save effort. Really got peppered there in the third period and just stayed composed. I mean, that goal by Eberle off the faceoff is not something that you ever want to see. The faceoffs are so crucial.
Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Ducks battled it out against the Kings. Los Angeles put on a show offensively in the win.
All right, there you go. There's a big win. Big W. Get some fans on our side. We now improve to 35-15-2 as we head to a battle with Chicago, who... Okay, so this is interesting. This is really interesting. So we are not getting the start against Chicago. When you look at the two teams, the Kraken, I believe, are the better team. Yes, Blackhawks are basically dead last. Now, why I think this is important is we have gotten so many back-to-backs in the last 2 months of this video game where we are not getting... Romania is calling me, nice. Where we're not getting Spencer Knight in this net. Now, he has struggled in his last few starts. They sat him for so long. He came off the Christmas break and looked pretty good in the backup position. This is huge because if anything were to happen to me or I start playing like crap, we need this man to really buckle it in. As you see the Golden Knights secure a playoff spot. 98 points. They are flying. Oilers 96. We're at 89. So I don't hate that Spencer Knight is getting this start. We just need the boys to play well in front of him so he can buckle it in and really get 2 points. Let's see.
All right, let's get all you...
Okay, it was at least a shootout loss. It was at least a point. But my God, Kings. Come on, guys. You can't go from scoring a buttload of goals in every couple games. So it looks like 2 spots have been secured. First and second in the specifics. I mean, we got a chance here, boys and girls. If we get I'm going to think maybe 5 or 6 more points, I think we have secured a playoff spot. But an away game here, a back-to-back away game against the Seattle Kraken. God, Spencer Knight just can't seem to get wins, and I don't even think it's his fault. When you're only scoring a few goals here and there, it's tough to get wins in this league, ladies and gentlemen, in this video game. But we head to the beautiful, beautiful Climate Pacific Arena, I believe is what it's called. This is a gorgeous brand new arena for the Seattle Kraken, an away game. Climate Pledge Arena, my apologies. And let's battle it out with the Kraken. You love playing these guys. They are, a pretty strong team when they need to be. Jamie McCann, obviously, Jared McCann, sorry. He's a lethal force who has scored 40 in the league before. But right now the team seems to be doing the opposite of when Kevin Fiala is on a freaking mission. 33rd of the season now. The dude could score 40. We could have a 40 goal scorer on our team in Kevin Fiala. Wow, dude. I was going to say it's the opposite of season 1 where I felt like the team only played good for Spencer Knight. Now it feels like they're only playing good for me, and that's tough. That's tough when you're a backup goalie, but what a start here from this top line. Kevin Fiala charges the net, gets it up over the pad there. I don't know if that's Grubauer or who it might be in net, but a really early 1-0 lead here from Kevin Fiala. Vetrano Kempe with the assist. And this team is just something else sometimes. I really don't understand. Bjorkstrand now getting pinched along the boards. Kevin Fiala, the goal scorer, looking for more. He's had an absolute electric finish to the season. Let's see if one, he can get to 40, and two, if he can get to 100 points. I really doubt either, to be honest with you, but it is completely possible. It is within reach for either of those statistics. Vetrano now. And a good save there. I believe that is, in fact, Grubauer. Yes, it is. What a start again. So the starts have been getting better. Our season's so weird. You go back and watch the first few videos. We could not stop scoring in the first 10 minutes, but we really needed to pick up play in the last, 20, 40 minutes. That has shifted. That it was first periods were trash, then we came alive. Now it seems like we're kind of back to first periods being good, and I don't really know how our finish is. Last game against Anaheim, it was bad. Doughty now gets the puck up to Brandon Saad. Brandon Saad gets rubbed off the puck. Nudavara in, looking for anybody out in front. He stops up, and it'll be Brandon Saad who strips that away. That's the defensive effort you need for all 60 minutes. Kaliev now tries to find Byfield. Burakovsky now loses the puck to Brandon Saad. I can't keep my eyes off of you. You're just too good to be true. Yanni Gord now. He gets in. Over to Burakovsky, who gets it across, and we'll make a big save as we slide across, albeit a little late. I didn't really react to that one as fast as I wanted to. Dubois, so third line shift early again. I actually love this. I love seeing three lines being utilized in Be a Pro. I promise me it never happens that much. But when you got a third line as good as these guys, you got to play them as much as you possibly can. A good shift there. We'll see if they stay on the ice for an offensive zone faceoff. Big hit there. Ryan Dunn gets flattened by Kasperi Kapanen. And it will be. So Dubois, Kapanen, Pacioretty, they stay on the ice. See if he can win a big faceoff for us. He does not even move for it. Tolvanen now. Tolvanen through the neutral zone, gets in. Gets it to Bjorkstrand, and a blocker save into the corner. Kapanen. So one thing I've noticed from Be a Pro to online is I think I actually have to use Instincts more. So Instincts is, in case you don't know what that is, it's a new system they implemented where you use this extra button to kind of guess where the shot's going. You pick a direction, and your guy is supposed to AI react to that position. So if I say bottom right and I'm holding that and the shot comes, my guy will go for a bottom right, pad save, low blocker save, whatever it might be. The problem I have with it is it's almost too much of a guessing game. I actually feel like I know I have more control not guessing with that than I do like just staying square to the shot and making a save with the thumbstick. Like either, up left is a high glove save, bottom left is a low glove save. So I think it's useful in its own regard, especially for new goaltenders. I think there's a lot of new systems in this game that do help with people trying to learn how to be in better position. For me, for somebody who's so used to not using it, it almost feels like just bloated controls to just add something just for the sake of adding it. Now, online, because you're playing against human players who do random crap, breakaways, cross creasers, I actually think it's better for those type of saves. Because on breakaways, if I hold left on the vision and go right, at least when I'm sliding right, my AI will make an attempt to make a save on the left, and that'll work because players like to do this stupid thing on breakaways where they just skate as fast as they can and then stop and wait for you to move, and then they shoot it in. Same with cross creasers. If I'm square to the shot, the guy who has the puck, and he passes it across crease, I can already have... We'll talk about this in a sec. I can already have my vision set to right. So when I start moving across, it's already there and I'm sprawling to make a save. So I think there's a time and place for it for me personally. Online, I definitely think I need it. But again, this top line, Kempe puts the body on, ties them up, gets the puck, skates right in front, and yeah, Cheryl Pounder's calling out Grubauer, and that's a goal. That's a goal you just gotta have, man. That's an easy on the ice shot. Doesn't get off. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Kempe unassisted effort, 27th of the season. He might join the 30 goal mark. And that's the thing about this Kings team. We do not have really superstars. We have kind of superstars in the making, I would say. Or like, how is he not penalties? Did the rest lose their whistles? Their whistles? But we have guys that are scoring goals. I mean, we got three 30-goal scorers. Kaliev, Dubois, and Fiala all have 30. Kempe's right behind them. I think there's a couple more in the high 20s. Like, that's good depth scoring. That's something that a lot of teams don't have. You look at St. Louis, Austin Matthews, 40-something goals. Next closest was probably Brandon Saad at 18. So, but then you got teams like Calgary where their top 6 all have 40 goals. It's like, geez Louise, man. Brandon Saad gets crunched along the boards. We got a 2-0 lead so far. 3 minutes left in the first period. Yanni Gord over to DeBrusque. Jake DeBrusque in. He'll stop up, put a shot on. It kind of squeaks up to my shoulder, so I think we'll just hold on to this puck. Bum, 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 bum. Face off in the defensive zone. Let's see if Dubois can win it. He can't. Tolvanen gets the rebound, and I mean, the lethal threat of a face-off win in this game is so high that when you're a team that just straight up struggles to win face-offs, it's almost like an extra man is on the ice. It is. It's like, it's crazy. Another face-off win. Done with the shot. Good shot, hard shot, right off the trapper. Now we're hemmed in our own zone. And I mean, face-off wins are a problem, but when you got full pressure sucks. It's the worst mechanic they've ever had in the game. Look at Dubois holding on to me. This is my own player, literally standing on top of me, pushes me. I get stuck on him, so I can't get across. The full pressure system it just makes AI lose their AI. They quite frankly forget how to play, but I've talked about that in past videos. We ain't gonna keep harping on it. All I'm asking is, EA, if you somehow see these clips, for the love of God, please adjust the new mechanic of the full pressure system. And because I have no stamina, I can't make a glove save. So Oliver Bjorkstrand walks in, barely gets a shot on it, and my guy goes, oh no. Yep, stop me if you've heard this before. Off the lower trapper and straight down. Oh my God. Actually, it didn't go straight down. It kind of bobbled in. But this is why full pressure is just so powerful, man. It's so powerful. You have my stamina. See it underneath my character? Little tiny green bar. They took that shot. It went into red. Everything becomes a desperation save. Everything becomes... Let's take a breather, LA Kings. Let's take a breather. Because we just had 3 shots go in on 3 goals go in on 3 shots. 2 of them were squeaked through me because I have no energy. My fault. I'm not blaming anybody. It's my fault. But how are they getting... They've quite literally walked around our defenseman in 3 straight plays. Watch this. Also, how does my guy... I get he's tired. But how does that puck just randomly go through him? Dubois loses it. There's not a single defenseman in sight. There's Mikey Anderson. He stops. He stops coming back. Dubois coming from the, Doughty's coming from the point. Holy crap. And just like that, period number 1 with a minute left, Seattle cracks the code and gets 3 goals. 2 of them just cleanly beating me. Jared McCann up to 23. And all of a sudden, we are losing 3-2. Like, I know full pressure is OP, but does that mean... Holy crap. Hey, I'm not going to dwell on it. That's a hell of a finish. We quite literally fell asleep, including myself. Wake up, Kings players. I mean, that's just 2 shots that just easily beat me somehow. I don't know if it's fatigue or I don't know if it's positioning or what, but that's embarrassing. Let's see if the boys can't get off to a good second period here. Wow, dude. Anything can happen in these hockey games. Bjorkstrand now. But I mean, we're approaching 20 shots and we barely got through one period. And there's a penalty. Thank you. We got the long change here, so it's going to take me about an hour for this fat goalie system to skate off the ice. All right, let's buckle down, baby. I can't see what the number is, but I know our power play has not been great in the last few games. Face off, loss. But kept in from Kaliev. Fiala now. Grubauer with a nice save there. So we got to see if the boys can like really figure out this. I don't know. This whole face-off thing, I feel like I might be overlooking. It just feels like we are the worst face-off team in the freaking league. Quite literally, I don't think we have somebody capable of winning a face-off on our team. Tanev now into the neutrals or in the offensive zone. Saad will get this puck up, but Toronto has it bounced off his skates, but gets it back. Kaliev in front from Brandon Saad and just missed him. Drew Doughty comes back with a nice poke check up to Frank Vetrano. Minute left basically here in this power plays. Tanev gets it, but loses it again. So some really good effort here in the neutral zone by the Kings. Kaliev with a blast. Good save there. Brandon Saad in front. And another big save. Matty Beniers gets it across to Hinostroza. Hinostroza in, and it looks like they're just going for the shot. So their AI might be thinking I'm letting in some greasy goals. They ain't wrong. Come on, boys. Oh, our power play has just not been there. What is happening to my glove? It's non-existent. I quite literally can't make a solid save. Holy crap. Either these are the hardest shots I've ever faced in my life, or my goalie quite literally can't. Come on, boys. Wake up. Let's go. Power play expired. Only, what, 2 shots, and they weren't even that lethal? God, I do love this Seattle jersey, though. Big save there. That's a good blocker. Puck right in front. And we'll hold on to this as full pressure almost mounting for the Seattle Kraken. And it's tough. It's tough out here. Sometimes, you know, you feel like you're doing well, and then a shot goes on net, and it just blows past you, and it kind of takes the wind out of your sails. But Alexiak now, and Anderson there with a good stick. Drew Doughty up to Brandon Saad, who finds Byfield streaking on the left. Loses the puck as he tries to hop to the inside. Adam Larson with a good play. Yurkovsky now. Come on, boys. I'm almost scared on all of these glove side wrist shots. It's so crazy to me. I have 99 high glove save in this game. My low glove save is about an 88. To me, that would seem good. It's not. It's by far the worst part of my game. Fiala now strips that puck free up to Kempe. Kempe in. You got to get something going here with the 12 minutes left in the second. Good play there. Fiala tries chipping that one-touch shot. Some good puck moving here as for Toronto still stuck playing defense because unfortunately the game never changes lines after power play. So we have a forward stuck on defense, but he's coming in and making some hits. Mikey Anderson now on the ice, so maybe a little bit of a switcheroo here. Mikey Anderson now. So it looked like Frank Vetrano and Mikey Anderson came out and Vetrano just hopped back on. That's actually not a bad line change. Now we have our second pairing on the ice, or at least starting. Mikey, I swear to sweet baby Jesus, I will pull you myself. Fiala now, he's in, tries to get a weird shot on net, gets poked away by Nudavara. Nudavara loses the puck, Kevin Fiala. Demper Dubois just trying to kill somebody with that freaking pass. What in the heck was that? Are we at 20, 25 shots? What's going on? I feel like I've made a billion saves in the last 2 games. 3-10-0. He's not even their starter, or he got injured. Either or. Yikes. Faceoffs 12-6. Make that 13-6 in favor of Seattle. Oh, we got a penalty. It's so slow to skate off. My lord. My lord. Yeah, yeah. Matty Beniers in there for interference. Yeah, I mean, you can't really do that. You can't ham a guy to the ice like that. I know it was incidental because your player got stuck on another player, but still. 2 minutes. Let's go. Come on. Loses the face-off. Why do I even get my hopes up? Oh, Sod skates that one out and gets it across, and it's Frank Vetrano who doesn't get a lot on that one. I was going to say, come back across, baby. Tie game as Brandon Sod gets his 24th. Number 24 with his 24th. A good play again by Frank Vetrano to get him that puck. He has those nifty little behind-the-net passes. I mean, we've talked about that quite literally the first shift he joined the Kings. He gets behind the net, and he knows, his AI just knows to stop up and find somebody. But give credit to Brandon Sod. It's that power move we've seen from time and time again. Probably a little cheesy when you think about it, but you love to see the effort regardless. 3-3 hockey game, capitalized on a power play. Hopefully that gets a little bit of legs under us here. Jared McCann has 2 in this one. He has that hard shot that's seemingly beating us on every time it goes towards the net. Mikhailiev with a burst of speed. Tries to get it across. Brandon Sod unable to capitalize on that. Up to Jared McCann. 5:50 left in this second period. What a game we got going here. And some good sticks there. Not able to get any shots towards the net. Byfield gets absolutely murdered by Jamie Oleksiak. Tolvanen now. He loses the puck momentarily, and it'll be Kaliev who does the majority of the work in the neutral zone there. Jamie Oleksiak, the big defenseman. He'll throw it on net. He is a monster in this game. Kempe tries to get around him, decides to hold up, wait for his teammate Vetrano. Over to Kaliev, who stays out late in this shift. And that's a good effort there again. So a little bit of life shown here in the late second period. We're just trying to stay composed. The shots are definitely a little lopsided. Come on, boys. Kempe also loses it due to a tie-up, so not sure if that's something Seattle likes to work on. Just Captain Yanni Gord, for that matter. Why he would ever get the C is beyond me, but Yanni Gord blows in a blast. And I mean, he just beats me clean. I mean, we got over. It's another low glove save that my guy just completely whiffs on. Completely. That's mind-boggling to me. That has to be the reason, like, the percentage my low glove is at, it has to be the fact that I'm a hybrid goalie. It has to be. I don't know what else could contribute to the fact that my guy quite literally just cannot save low glove shots. But it's a blast. It's a one-timer. It's a hell of a goal. Yanni Gord gets on the board. It's 4-3 Seattle. And after a couple really good minutes by the Kings, unable to find another one. I mean, this is just unbelievable right now by Seattle. Whew. Come on, boys. You still got time in this period. Let's try and tie this up as we go to the dressing room. Kempe gets bolted off the puck there by Jake DeBrusk. Hey, gets flattened by Mikey Anderson. 20 seconds left now. Hey, I mean, I'd rather take games where there's some good goals going in. There's been a couple of garbage ones as well, but there's been 2 that have been really solid by Seattle. That shot was incredible. And that's going to be the go-ahead goal here as we head to the second intermission. A blast in front. Just beats me very, very cleanly under the glove. Captain Yanni Gord. Come on, Mike. Look alive, baby. And one-timers, though. If you guys are looking for, you're wondering why teams aren't taking too many one-timers, switch to Superstar and tell me it doesn't just automatically increase tenfold. Mikey Anderson gets tied up at the blue line with Kempe, decides to just dump it in. Nudavera up to Jared McCann looking for a hat trick. Doughty up to Fiala. Fiala's got a goal in this game as well. Gets it back to Doughty. Doughty in front. Grubauer finally with a really big glove save in front. Let's get wild. Whatever, let's go. Let's get wild. For the Belleville Bulls. That's the team we created online. Former Belleville Bulls. Best OHL team to ever do it. And then we didn't have funding to keep them around. Ay. Come on, boys. Come on, Kempe. Kempe behind the net. We've had some success there. This game, Vetrano trying to go far side and unable to do so. Bjorkstrand in, shoots, rebound. Vince Dunn loses it momentarily. It's going to be Tolvanen, but good effort there by Mikey Anderson. Holy crap. Vetrano now. Actually, this might be... Is this icing? I should have got it. I thought they touched it. Mike Anderson behind his net, now scooping in front. Fiala. A line change should be coming here momentarily as this top line is getting tired. A good backhand on net. Grubauer with the save. And it'll be probably Quentin Byfield, maybe Dubois on the ice here. It's going to be Quentin Byfield. Let's see if he can win a faceoff against Yanni Gord. I can't believe Yanni has the captaincy. He doesn't in real life, right? I don't think anybody there does. Ew, backhand. If that was on his forehand. Oh, Kaliev gets that puck on the backside of his stick. Byfield. Oh, get in there. Here we go. Some full pressure now from the Kings. Byfield loses that one, gets it back. And Yanni Gord will come back and help out. Jake DeBrus through the neutral zone. Good shift here by our second unit. Byfield gets it up to Doughty. Drew Doughty. Loses it momentarily, gets some help by Byfield. Ah. Dang it. 12 minutes left here in the game. Doughty now with 3 Seattle coming off the bench. Goes in front, power move, it's up in the air, and it goes over the net. Good power drive from the defenseman. He wants to tie this game up. Larson now, he's in. Holds up. Is that a cheese? Is that like a new... I've never seen this happen in this game, and it's happened twice in this one. Is this a new AI cheese that they've found or added? It's the same play, and it beats me the same way. Oh, God. That's got to be some new AI cheese. Wow, dude. Second goal they've just fed to the middle of the slot, and it's a slap shot under my glove. It's the same position as the Yanni Gord shot. Unbelievable by Seattle here in the third period, and they have a 2-goal lead now. And a fight here as Mikey Anderson absolutely crunches Tanev. He's rolling on the ground injured, and it'll be Larson who steps up to help his teammate. Ooh, big shot there by Mikey. Come on, give us that energy, baby. Oh, kind of a mismatch matchup, if you ask me. Yep. Oh, boy. Okay. Not what you like to see. Mikey Anderson going to be sitting for 5 minutes or more. I don't really know how that's not instigating, though. I mean, yeah, it was a big hit, but... Dang, dude. What a game by Seattle. That's a dirty little goal they got set up there. Big save there. Keep this one a 2-goal game. Trying to get our team back into it as any way we possibly can. Fiala now. Up to Kempe. Spots him. Over across to... No, he lost the puck at his feet. Vetrano wide open. Oh. Hinestroza now. He takes a shot on that. I mean, I feel like I haven't played that bad. A couple bad breaks, but those 2 goals that they've just scored is... that's actually stumped me. Hinestroza now. Up to Matty Beniers. Fiala. He has team working with them, and this has been all Seattle again right now. Here we go. Doughty takes a look, takes a step, loses it to the giant giraffe-like dinosaur. McCann has a step. Dermott now. We'll play that one out. I actually thought Kaliev was going to go into the corner. Kind of unlucky he didn't. But it's a pretty safe pass out. Kaliev looking to get onto the score sheet. He hasn't really had a goal here in the last couple games, if I remember correctly. Jamie Alexiak. 5-3 game. We are approaching the sub 4-minute mark. Can the Kings battle back? They've been kind of flat-footed in this one. Brandon Saad up to Byfield. Byfield in. He has a burst of speed. Shot, and Grubauer's looked pretty solid here in the late goings of this game. Tough schedule there for the Kraken. I mean, you got the superstar team of the Avalanche, which we've seen, and then you got Austin Matthews and the Blues in town. Then you got the Minnesota Wild, who have some good players. Kirill Kaprizov. Oh, that just bounces off the backside of Brandon Saad. Now Bjorkstrand loses the puck there. Another good stick by Drew Doughty. He's trying to get his team into this game. I got to give him all the credit. He's looked good. Kaliev just can't get in on the defensive zone right now, and it's a little frustrating. Come on, boys. 2 minutes left. Let's go. Up to Doughty. Doughty over to Kempe. Come on, boys. Oh, they're pulling me. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, it's the goal. That's the first time in my Be a Pro he's actually pulled me, especially with 2 goals. Oh my God, it happened. I'm actually happy that it happened. That is the first time in our Be a Pro career where we're down a goal or 2 and the coach has ever pulled me. I'm not exaggerating. That is the first time I've ever been pulled in this video game, and I missed it. I missed it because I didn't expect it. 2 goals down. Hey, we'll take that as a win in this game. But I mean, what a third period effort here by the Kraken in general. They outworked us. They got into that scoring slot and somehow blasted 2 bullets past me. And we're going to take this video 1-1 as well. And I mean, the one win, 1 loss. 1 win, 1 loss. Just, it needs to end, man. It drives me nuts. I just wasn't good enough in this game. I mean, yeah, those goals were nasty, but we've made some big saves when we needed to. The team scored 3. Realistically, that should be enough to win. And I let in 6. Well, I let in 5. 1 was an empty netter. Well, the mediocre play continues. You know, we're doing enough to get points when we can, but we're losing to teams we should not be losing to. That's another 30 save effort, because if you take away, you know, the 29 saves, I guess, because 1 shot would be a goal for the empty net. 29 save effort. The Kings just, they start flying, dude, and then they just sit still. And when you don't have that solid foundation in net that I've been throughout the year, it is a little tough for us to get some points. But all in all, it's not the end of the world. We are still comfortably in a playoff spot. We still have some games at hand. Yeah, I don't know why I can't piece together 2 wins right now. It's like I do so well one game, bad the next game. We got Anaheim in here again, so we got the Ducks, we got the Oilers, Vegas, the top 2 teams in the Pacific we got coming up back to back. We have 2 games in hand against the Flames, who are sitting in the 5th and final wildcard spot, or I guess the second wildcard spot. I said that wrong. We are pretty much guaranteed playoffs if we get 1 more win, I gotta think. You guys can't see that, but the Ducks are now in 6th, and they have 79 points. So we have built that gap up. But I mean, we got Anaheim now, Edmonton, Vegas. We have the Islanders, Carolina. Another matchup there against Seattle, Minnesota, Colorado. And then we end it with a back-to-back Winnipeg and Vancouver. So, I mean, dude, it's going to be a tough grind, and we gotta find our game here. This just is not good enough. I'm going to keep saying it. It is just not good enough. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. Back-to-back, basically 30 save efforts. We'll get after it next video. We'll make sure we're ready to go against the Ducks here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until the next one, take care of yourself, and we'll catch you back here next one. Bye, guys.